Greetings, fellow traders. Bubba here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Tuesday, November the 17th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check see where we're left with the market here today. So SPX down 17 points. Monthly chart still over the upper Bollinger Band. Weekly chart, kind of a narrow range inside week so far as we're chopping around trying to figure out if we're getting out of this wave 2. Now, this very well could be a wave 1-2 subwave of a larger wave 3 up. So let's see how that goes here. Otherwise, we could see an A, B, C down. So we're kind of in a tricky area right here in the market. Let's see what kind of volume came in here today on the SPY. So a little bit less volume on the SPY, so nothing really too inspirational. However, we did have some great trades intraday here today on the S&P futures that we pointed out in the group, which also correlate very, very nicely with SPY trades, if you guys like those type of SPY option type moves. So again, a great dip buy here off of the closing gap on the S&P futures from the other night. Look at that. We had this gap right here, right? Nice signal zone right there, and we bounced right off of that right here into that gap, found support, and bounced off of that great level right here. That was the entrance level and a nice dip by there. It ended up really kind of working its way strong for another classic V reversal here at these highs. And then we eventually reversed off of this. This was, we took an initial short off of here for a quick move on the futures, and then it finally got down to the next pivot level here for probably one of the nicest trades of the day on the downside. So some very, very nice moves there. Let's take a look at the MES and see how that's behaving here. Again, here's your geometric lines. Let's see if we can get over there possibly this evening if this wave 3 wants to work its way back up. Let's take a look at the Qs here and see how they're behaving. All right, so Qs ended up respecting this geometric line pretty well here today. So that was a nice move that we drew pre-market in the bubble report and provided to members and anybody who subscribes to the bubble report there. So that ended up holding here for a little bit of a bounce at the end of the day. Let's take a look at the IWM. The IWM got a little bit strong intraday, right? So what were some of the reasons on that one? Well, one, Boeing was really strong, helping bring the airlines up. And two, the financials were strong today too. Those ended up being a good dip buy as well. So a couple moves off of those. Let's take a look at the financials and see what they did here. See that dip buy today? Again, just beautiful move there. Again, kind of with the rest of the market, but that helped bring up the IWM. So that was a nice move there on those today. So let's take a look at a couple names. Apple, this is a great trade in the group today. Nice dip buy here, and we also caught a nice breakout here. This inside 5 up gave us a nice trade here today. It also gave a buyable retrace that we pointed out in the group as well for another move up. It was looking like it was moving for a fifth wave up right here. It did give kind of a truncated fifth before pulling back the rest of the market, but that's okay because with the market on our side, when the market's flushing, right, you don't want to be long, right, in names like this. So we had some good trades there on Apple today, so that was good. Tesla. Again, Tesla with a couple nice dip buys right here. Again, the big level right here was that turning point pivot here and here. So there was an initial dip buy at the open, right? That was good for about 12 points. There was another dip buy right here, perfectly off of that pivot level. That was good for another 8 points, right? And then they had it finally calmed down here around this level before a little bit of a dip buy there. So let's see what kind of strength Tesla has going into tomorrow. Let's take a look at it on the daily chart. Right, so it basically pulled back into the triangle range. So it never gave us our gap and go there, but we'll see what they have in store for Tesla tomorrow. So Boeing's supposed to get some recertification news coming out tomorrow, so it looks like they were trying to pull that up here. A little bit less volume than yesterday, but nice follow through from yesterday's candle. Again, this gave a good dip buy this morning as well off of that congestion zone right here from yesterday, and then it started to really work its way up nicely on Boeing. A couple names keep on the radar going into tomorrow, 15 orb list type stuff. So NIO released earnings. I guess they had a loss, but maybe possibly a little bit better than expected. So it's kind of back in the range. It had a quick flush and then pushed its way up there. TGT, Target. Again, more retail names reporting, so Target's reporting tomorrow morning. That could be an interesting one to keep on the 15 orb later. Sometimes that gives us some good moves. Lowe's also gave us an interesting move as well here today. Let's see what that has in store for earnings tomorrow. Main one that I got on the radar right now on a bullish kind of count type move right here. 1, 2, 3, ABC 4. Let's see if it works on a wave 5 up tomorrow on Roku. So that's kind of what we're looking here. Daily chart looks okay, right? So looking okay. Upper shadow, like I said, it could be just kind of a little pullback right here, but generally kind of trending up here over the 80 MA with some decent volume. So let's see if we get some follow through on Roku tomorrow. So good stuff, guys. We'll see you guys on the live stream tonight at 7:30 Eastern time. Looking forward to it. Till then, stay healthy out there and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.